The king of the planets and the planet of fire, Surya, has entered the nakshatra of fire, Krittika. This is the time to rise and shine and be a fearless leader. Namaste, friends. My name is Amit Garg. Welcome to my channel, Vedic Astro Amit. So, the king of the solar system, Surya, the sun god, has entered Krittika Nakshatra. Krittika is ruled by Agni. The deity is Agni, who is the fire god. And so this is a very, very powerful combination. We'll discuss specifically how this energy will manifest, in which house, in which sign, and how that'll impact you. We'll talk about all the 12 rising signs. But first, as always, let's discuss what is Krittika and what is Surya, and what does the combination mean, and how that may manifest for each of us. So let's begin by understanding what is Krittika. Krittika, first of all, as I mentioned, the deity is Agni, the fire god. And Krittika is also associated with Kartikeya. He's the elder son of Lord Shiva and Parvati. So let's understand the story of the birth of Kartikeya. He was born of the seed of Lord Shiva. And, that was so potent. The seed of Lord Shiva, it fell on earth, and earth is known as Bhumi, right? So that's why Kartikeya, the child that was born out of that seed was known as Kartikeya. I'm sorry, the Bhumiputra, also known as Bhaumaya, right? So that's one of the stories about the birth of Kartikeya. Now, this seed was so potent, it was so hot, literally, burning fire, so that it had to be transferred into the collective womb of six Kritikas. These are the six wives of the six rishis. And that's where, this child got the name Kartikeya, because he was given a collective womb of the six Kritikas, the six sisters who were the wives of the six rishis. So a very, very potent energy. It is very hot, literally, extremely hot. It is the fire, and the deity is Agni, who is the fire god. And if you follow Vimshotri Dasha, in Vimshotri Dasha, they say every nakshatra has a planetary ruler, which kind of doesn't make that much sense. But in any case, sun is associated with Krittika Nakshatra. And Surya, the sun itself, is the planet of fire. It's a ball of fire, right? So there is this immense fire energy of Surya is going to be placed in Krittika Nakshatra, which literally is nothing but fire. And that's not any ordinary fire. That's the potent energy of Lord Shiva. So it's extremely powerful, extremely hot, illuminating fire that is Krittika. And the symbol of Krittika is a blade or a sharp knife or a cutting instrument. So Krittika literally, you can say it's the blade in the hands of a surgeon who is chipping away anything that's not needed, right? The body part or the organ or the impurity that's not needed, they're cutting it away. At the same time, Krittika is also, you can say, it's the discernment, it's the buddhi, intellect, it's the sharp intellect. And also Agni, the fire god, is the gatekeeper, actually. So when we do fire ceremony, yagya, homa, we offer these herbs in the fire. We chant the mantra, and then we say swaha. We offer this with saying swaha. And so swaha is the wife of Agni, and swaha takes our offerings to Agni, and Agni is the gatekeeper. So Agni literally takes those herbs and offers them to the deity whose mantra we're chanting. So it's a sort of three-step process, but Agni is the gatekeeper. So Agni is the one who offers our in whatever we are offering. Agni takes it over to the deities. So first of all, anything that we offer in fire gets purified, right? It's like the gold becomes gold once it gets purified, right? So that's the energy. It's purification, it's cleansing. That's one big theme. And all those themes of Krittika and Agni, they are getting, like getting even more powerful with Sun and Kritika. This is Sun and Kritika, it's like made for each other. They're enhancing each other's qualities. And the second thing is literally this is connected with the act of offering. So what are we offering depends. So that the whole thing is, what are we offering? We could offer our ego. We could offer valuable things. We could offer help. We could offer our bad habits, our shadripus. So all that. So this is the nakshatra that demands some kind of offering. Okay. And the sun is here. So sun is the leader. Sun is the king. So this combination means it's asking us to rise and shine and become a leader. Do something big, and not just big for yourself. Um, Act as a leader so that people can follow you. Follow in the sense they can also be motivated by your action. So action, leadership through setting an example. So rise and shine. That's the theme here. This is also, of course, Agni, the fire. It's the heat energy, right? It's hot, extremely hot. And so there could be fire dangers. I mean, that's one of the cautions you have to understand. But also, this is the heat. Heat is the energy that also cooks our food. It can burn down the houses, but also it's the heat that cooks our food. So it's up to us how to channel, how to utilize this excessive heat energy of sun in Kritika. And it's also the Jataragni. Jataragni is the Agni of digestion. But it's discernment also, understanding. See, if you want to understand anything, we are using the energy of Agni. And so Sun and Kritika will help us understand things very deeply. It's like our intellect is getting polished, and we can understand the deeper meaning of things. Now, Sun in Kritika is actually getting really, really powerful. So the Surya, the sun, the king, is becoming extremely powerful. Now, what does that mean? So one caution is we really have to be careful about any ego issues or any issues or conflicts with the authority. So stay away from any of the conflicts, anything to do with government officials, and um, just be careful. There could be anger, there could be a lot of ego issues. So stay away from that. So that's what's happening with Sun and Kritika from May 11 to May 25. Now, um, we have to be careful about fire dangers. Literally, there could be fires. But let's hope we can all, use this energy, excessive fire pitta energy, in the positive direction for purification, cleansing, for discernment, understanding, and for offering our ego, our negativity into this fire, and we can rise and shine as a leader and motivate other people. So now we'll see how this may impact each of the 12 rising signs. What are the opportunities? What are the remedies we can do? That's what Jyotish is about, to understand the remedies for any weaknesses or recommendations for enhancing the positive energies. If you like the content so far, please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you get the notifications. We'll begin with Aries rising, Aries Lagna, and Aries ascendant. You see here, number one sign is Aries, and so Sun will be in Krittika. Krittika actually spans across Aries and Taurus. So for portion of for a few days until 19th, Sun will be in Aries, and then still in Krittika Nakshatra, and then it'll cross over to Taurus. Now for Aries rising, Sun is the fifth lord. So we're not going to focus too much on which house it is sitting in, because it'll be spanning across two different houses. But we'll talk about the sign of Leo that is ruled by Sun. So Sun is the fifth lord, right? So the fifth ruler is in Krittika Nakshatra, and that's the Surya, the sun. Fifth house rules our children. Fifth house is romantic relationships. Fifth house is intelligent, buddhi. Fifth house is speculation. Fifth house is, our intelligence, our skills, and new things that we learn. And so this could be a huge opportunity, huge chance, or huge window for your kids to rise and shine and be a leader. It depends. If they're little, you can encourage them, introduce them to some opportunities to act as a leader. Even in day to day, like little things, little actions can help them become leaders. And so encourage them. And if they're already grown up, they may be getting opportunities in their career. And then also, this will cleanse and purify. This period will purify your relationship, your connection with your children. And also, if there are any, things that you want to offer. So good time to give donation in the name of children or your children themselves. If you're grown up and if they're earning, this is a good time for them to give donations. Why donations? Because Krittika is all about offering our ego, offering material resources, and also now be careful. There might be anger issues with children or in their life themselves or with their romantic partner. Okay, so that's very important. This is extreme Pitta fiery energy. Use your discernment, the power of understanding and making sense of things. So stay away from any ego issues, ego clashes with your children or with your romantic partner. And this is the time when your intellect will be purified. Really powerful time because fifth house is our intelligence. And your fifth lord is getting this purification and transformation in the nakshatra of Krittika. So you'll really have very, very sharp intellect during this phase, or it may trigger. So a good remedy for everybody in general, that'll be chanting Gayatri mantras. Your romantic partner may act as a leader. They may, shine in the society, or you may meet somebody. If you're looking, you may meet somebody who's very royal, like a king, a leader as your romantic partner. And then also, this is the time to take some bold decisions regarding your investments and speculation in stock market. Fifth house is also education, and so this is a good time to uh, possibly start some courses, learn something if you've been thinking, and basically improve your intelligence. Use your discernment and do something to improve your intellect and your learning and education. And of course, as remedies, you can do fire ceremonies, yagyas, homas, with chanting of Gayatri mantra or Surya mantras or Surya Bij mantras, Aditya rhythm, and any of those would be excellent remedy. And especially you are Aries rising, so that's the fire sign ruled by Mars, a warrior Pitta planet. And so for you, all this is taking place partially in your Lagna, and then Sun goes to the second house in the Taurus area of Krittika. So that's what's happening. Those are the big opportunities for the sign of Aries. Next is the rising sign of Taurus, Lagna Taurus, and Ascendant Taurus. So for Taurus, as we see, Leo is the fourth house. So Sun is the ruler of the fourth house, and Sun is going to be transiting through first the 12th house and in the Lagna first house. So because Krittika it spans across Aries and Taurus. So first pada of Krittika is in Aries. So Sun will be here until May 19th, and then it'll cross over to, May 14th, and then it'll cross over to Taurus. So the effect will stay from the fourth house. So because Sun is the ruler of the fourth house. So Sun will bring strength to your fourth house. This transit of Surya Bhagwan Sun in Krittika is going to energize Surya, energize Sun. Sun is fire, Krittika is fire. So your fourth house will shine. It will have the strength. In other words, first of all, fourth house is our inner happiness. Surya is our soul. And so you will get a chance to get a glimpse of what makes you happy at the soul level. So do lots of meditation and self-contemplation. So your Lagna, your fourth lord is transiting 12th and the first house and the Lagna. So this is the time to really focus on your ultimate happiness, not just like what makes you happy as in, money and things like that, what really, really makes you happy from within. It could be money, it could be like, earning a lot of money and then helping people, things like that. But you will discover what makes you happy. And your relationship with your mother may undergo a process of cleansing, purification, change, upliftment. So it will become more pure, and you'll have a very deep connection with your mother. And then same thing for her life also. For your mother also, this could be a period of cleansing in her life. And she may also get recognition, name and fame if she's in the public life limelight. And so very important transformation phase for your mother. This could also mean, depending on how the planets are placed in your natal chart, there could be some ego issues with your mother, or in her own life. She may have some ego issues, conflicts with other people. So be careful on that. Second thing is, be cautious about fire, handling fire in your home, because it's the fourth house. Fourth lord is undergoing through or passing through Krittika, which is the fire, the Agni, right? So be very careful in your kitchen, in your home in general, about any fire, dealing with the fire. And then also this anger or, conflicts in your home environment, especially with your mother, but with everybody at home. So in your home, be careful with fire. Now, the best antidote for that, or remedy for that, is channel that fire energy in the positive direction. So if possible, uh, perform yagyas, on your behalf in the temple, or participate in yagyas, fire ceremonies, homa. And if you live in a place where you cannot do all this, you can do that mentally. Like, you can focus on the rising sun, you can sit and meditate, and then make the offerings in your mind. So chant the mantra and then just say swaha mentally. And then, make a gesture that you're offering those mantras and herbs in the fire, Agni, of Surya Bhagwan. So chant Gayatri Mantra, Aditya Hridayam, all of those. You can do mental yagya or physical yagya, homa ceremonies. And more chanting of Gayatri Mantra is going to be very powerful during this transit. And keep in mind, now, this we are talking about Sun's transit, which is the fourth lord. Every transit is important. So I've made videos on Jupiter transit, Mercury transit, Venus transit. You got to look at all of those. Why? And then combine those, because each of these planets rule a different house in your chart. They rule a different area of life. So you got to watch all of them, and then everything comes out. You cannot say that this will impact will be there and this won't be there. All of that, all the impact of all the transits will be felt by everybody. The degree will be different, and the flavor could be different based on your natal chart. But these are generic guidelines. So this is a very transformative time for Taurus. Why I say that is because fourth house is a very important house for us. It's Sukhasthana, what makes us happy. That is the fourth house, and that Lord is transiting through your 12th house and the Lagna. And so transformative also because it's the Krittika Nakshatra. Okay. And in fact, the biggest remedy for Taurus, biggest offering or donation that you can give is that of your ego. Surya represents our ego, our self. So have self-confidence, be a leader, but do not have ego. So that's the distinction, and that's what this transit is all about, especially for you, being the fourth sun, being the fourth lord, and transiting through 12th house and the first house. So if you like the content, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell icon. And also you can join my YouTube channel as a member, where we have special videos for members only, and discounts on consultations. Next is Gemini rising, Gemini Lagna, Gemini ascendant. Now for Gemini, Surya, Sun is your third lord. Okay, Sun rules Leo, and we are discussing this transformation, major change, shift in your third lord, and which is going to be transiting through your 11th house for a few days, and then through your 12th house. So Sun will be in the first pada of Krittika in your 11th house, and then the second, third, and fourth padas of Krittika are in your 12th house. So what does that mean? So we're talking about your third lord. Now, you have to watch the other transits also. All the transits are important because each planet governs and rules a different area of our life. So you have to look at different areas. For example, for your home environment, you want to see the fourth lord. For your relationships, you want to see the seventh lord. For your father, you want to see the ninth lord. So like that, each of those could be different planet. That's why you want to see that what that planet is doing currently in the sky. So it's important to watch different transits. And people ask me often, hey, so many transits are going on. What do we do? So you have to combine all of those because we are talking about different things for each planet. Now, third house ruler undergoing through or passing through Krittika Nakshatra. First of all, be very careful not to have any ego issues or anger or conflicts with your younger siblings. Secondly, be very cautious in your communication. Third house is communication, especially the written communication, your emails. Very, very careful not to have any ego, even unknowingly, or shouldn't be any misunderstanding on that respect. Thirdly, also for your networking and marketing and sales, if you do all of that kind of work, or for your business, be careful not to have any element of ego or anger in your communication with the clients or networking or sales calls, things like that. So that's very, very careful. Now, this is a very good time for you to make short distance travels. If you are, you have a business or even for your work, some meetings to attend, so you can just go around and those meeting short distance travels will be good for you. They will, you will discover that you are more powerful. You act like a leader when you're going around meeting people or doing things. So this is a good transit for you for that. Now, third house is the house for courage. Okay, so Sun, the Lord, is very, very powerful for you now. Okay, so that means in your day-to-day, be very fearless, be courageous. These a couple of weeks will give you a chance to be a leader and really take care of daily issues and obstacles and challenges with a very strong mind, with a very strong attitude as a leader. So you don't need to fight. You don't have to get angry or show ego, but handle situations as a leader who has command, who has the power. Okay, so that's a very, very positive thing happening for you. And be very punctual. Okay, so that's important because Surya is related to timing of things in our life. Um, and also, third house is our skills, and Surya is all the learning. So excellent time for you to learn something new. And this transit will really help you kindle your all your intellect, your capability to understand things and skills. And because Sun is going to be very sharp in Krittika, so you'll probably spend half of the time you used to spend in learning something. So picking up new skills is really a good thing. The winds are moving in the right direction. You can make use of this great opportunity to learn some new skills. And do all the remedies we also discussed in the intro section. So mantras, yeah, especially Gayatri mantra, yagya, homa, fire ceremony, all of those are really, really important in this specific transit for these 2 weeks. If you like the content, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you get the notifications. And we also have YouTube membership, so where we have exclusive videos just for members. Consider joining. And thanks for watching. Next is Cancer rising. For Cancer, Sun is, this is Cancer rising, Cancer Lagna, Cancer ascendant. The Sun, Surya, is your second lord. Second lord is undergoing through change, transformation, purification, and cleansing in the nakshatra of Krittika, which is ruled by fire, Agni. And so the Sun will be in your 10th house for a few days in the first pada of Krittika, and then it'll go to your 11th house during this 2-week period. And so things related to your second house will be activated. So what does that mean? First of all, the second house is our speech. Your speech will be purified. Okay. The Lord of the second house is undergoing purification, cleansing. It's literally burning in the nakshatra of Krittika, ruled by Agni, the fire god. So that means you can do worship of Ma Saraswati, chant the mantras for goddess Saraswati. And be very careful with your words. Choose your words very, very carefully in these 2 weeks, especially. There could be tendency to have anger or ego in your words, in your speech, in your webinars, things like that. But on the positive side, if you are careful, this will transform your speech. So in other words, could be like getting Vak Siddhi. Vak Siddhi means this power. Your voice will have the power and grace and blessings of Ma Saraswati. So whatever you say will come true. You'll get that siddhi, that blessing from the goddess. So powerful time for you. Secondly, with your family members, extended family, make sure there is no ego issues. There is no conflicts, anger, things like that. Thirdly, handle your family wealth carefully, because this is actually second house is our family wealth, our accumulated resources, sort of like you can say your savings account, all of the other, uh, all the assets you have. And so this is a period where you'll get a new look, fresh look at how to handle your family wealth. Sun and Kritika will give you, you may actually become a leader, or you may take more control of your family. Well, let's say you're doing things together for your family, or some investments or some projects or things like that. So this is the ideal time to take the charge, to act as a leader, to take control of your family wealth. So if you haven't been paying attention, this is perfect time. This is the trigger for you to get involved and take care of the family wealth, how you can increase and grow your family wealth. This is also period when you should adopt a sattvic diet, meaning very, good food, good quality food, no junk food, and that too, not harming animals, things like that. Because the more you eat sattvic food, the more blessings you'll have Surya, the sun god, because Surya is the most sattvic planet. Surya represents dharma and pure and good things in life. Okay. And now, but this is the big opportunity for you to use your voice as a leader. Okay. Second house lord, which represents your voice, is going to be in Krittika, which gives you this power. Absolutely, fantastic 2 weeks to maybe initiate something, some new speaking or some webinar or something. So, of course, as I mentioned in the beginning, choose your words very wisely. Do not have ego or anger or anything in your voice, but this is excellent opportunity to present your voice, present yourself through your voice as a leader. And you'll see that your words will motivate a lot of people. You may not feel that way, but you'll have a huge impact on people if you do any speaking engagements during these 2 weeks. So that's a very powerful transit for you. And of course, you can also use your voice for chanting, right? So chanting mantras, doing yagyas, fire ceremonies, especially Gayatri mantra, Aditya Hridayam, all of those are excellent as well. So that's the perfect use of your speech, the second house. So that's for the sign of Cancer. If you like the content, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell icon. And also, you can join the membership on YouTube now, and you'll get exclusive videos and discounts on the consultations. Next is for the sign of Leo, Leo rising, Leo Lagna, Leo ascendant. See, for this it's a period of transformation for you. Why? Because your Lagna Lord, the ruler of your first house, that is Surya, Sun, is going through the nakshatra of Krittika. So Sun will be in your ninth house for a few days in the first pada of Krittika, and then it goes to your 10th house. And the second and third and fourth pada of Krittika is in your 10th house in the sign of Taurus. So what does that mean? These 2 weeks are extremely important for you to rise and shine. Literally, this, out of all the 12 signs, 12 rising signs, Leo will gain the most out of this, both in terms of you as a person and also your career, your focus on what you're doing in the broad daylight. So this will give you name and fame, first of all. It's in the most of it will be in the 10th house. The transit of Surya, it will be in the 10th house. That's your Lagna Lord sitting in the 10th house, getting this power, this amazing grace of Agni. So you'll shine in your workplace, in the public life, or in your business. And this is the time, these 2 weeks, you can set in motion certain projects, certain things, so that will give you rewards and results over the future months and years. But do, think of big things, big projects, and implement those, at least start the implementation process. And so this will make you a leader, literally. Now, if you consider this Lagna Lord, you will undergo a process of change, transformation, cleansing, because Kritika is Agni. So you, as the Lagna, are undergoing this Agni Pariksha in a way, because your Lagna Lord is going through Kritika, which is all about fire. Okay, so real Agni Pariksha for you, but you'll come out much better. Like gold goes through the fire and becomes gold. Okay, and be careful in not having any ego, or this anger, this extreme pitta energy. So you need to calm down the pitta energy, the fiery energy of Surya and Kritika a little bit, and not to have any ego at all. That is the big, big caution. Leo in general, they may uh, have ego, but especially now, Sun will be transiting through Kritika, your Lagna Lord. So powerful. So be careful on that front. And one key remedy for Cancer or Leo rising is you could do the yagyas, homa, fire ceremonies, chanting mantras in the public also, like, organize community yagyas, or do at the temple. So all of that will give you this power. This is the big remedy for you to channel this extreme fire energy of Sun plus Kritika, and Sun being your Lagna Lord, in a very positive direction. This transit will also give you insights about yourself. See, this is literally Sun in Kritika is like purification of your intellect and discernment. And it being the Lagna Lord, so you'll understand more things about who you are, your personality. You will undergo change and transformation completely. See, you have to look at all the transits. People ask me, this transit happening, so many transits, so many videos about different planets, but each planet represents different thing because they rule different houses in your chart, in your specific chart. So this 2 weeks, we're saying this will be transformation for you because Sun is Lagna Lord and Kritika is Agni. It will purify you. So if you let go of your ego, if you offer your ego in the fire of Yagya to Kritika, then you will discover it. It's literally like Phoenix rising. So you'll rediscover who you are, your personality, your purpose, your dharma, and Sun is our soul. So this is very, very powerful time for you to do self-reflection, purification. Focus on your personality, your being, who you are. A really transformative time for you. So that's it for the sign of Leo. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell icon, share with your friends. And you can also join YouTube membership for more specific and exclusive videos for members only, and get discounts on readings as well. Next, we'll talk about the sign of Virgo, rising sign of Virgo, Virgo Lagna, Virgo ascendant. For Virgo, as you can see, we have Surya, the sun god, is your 12th lord. And the 12th lord is going through the nakshatra of Krittika. So the first pada of Krittika will be in the 8th house, and then the rest of the 3 padas will be in your 9th house. So big moment for your 12th house happening. So what does that mean? So you have to look at all of the transits of different planets, but also specifically each planet, what nakshatra they're going through. That gives you the deeper energy. So that's why you have to study each transit nakshatra by nakshatra and planet by planet. Now, your 12th house lord is Surya, okay? That means in general, all Virgo rising people, their 12th lord is Surya. That means you have a connection with other planes of existence. And this is the right time, perfect time for you, opportunity for you to practice and focus on death and transformation and change. Death of many things, starting with death of your ego, and all the way death of your physical body as well. 12th house is exit, 12th house. And the ruler of 12th house is a very dharmic sattvic planet. And it's going through Kritika, which is Agni. Literally, this is helping you in the process of Say, you can do yoga nidra, where you're imagining your body is dead, your shavasana, and astral travel, past life regression, hypnotherapy. So especially past life regression, because you can imagine that you are, all of your past lives, but then also focus on letting go of things, and also great time for making donations. Could be in the foreign country. 12th Lord is this is literally few things for you, like offering offering to Agni. So you can do lots of yagyas, homa, fire ceremonies, rituals. All of those will be really perfect for you. You can give monetary donation, especially in a foreign country. You can also offer your ego, your body, literally, as in meditation. Think of the process of death and other planes of existence. So that's the biggest message for Virgo. And if you are in a foreign country, or if you deal with a lot of foreign people, foreign culture, foreign things, be careful in your interaction with foreigners or in a foreign country, that you don't have ego, you don't have any anger issues, things like that. But it will give you opportunities, big opportunities for doing deals or connection with foreigners in foreign countries, foreign people. And you'll have actually a lot of success, and you'll rise and shine as a leader in a foreign country. So that's for the sign of Virgo. And if you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell icon so you get the notifications. And also join a YouTube membership, where we'll have exclusive videos for members only, and then discounts on consultations as well. Next is Libra rising, Libra Lagna, and Libra ascendant, you can say. For Libra, as we know, Surya, Sun, is the 11th Lord. And that's what we're talking about. So we're talking about what the 11th Lord is doing. 11th Lord is going through the nakshatra of Krittika, which is first pada of Krittika, first quarter of Krittika is in your 7th house in Aries. So Sun will be in Aries for first few days, and then it'll transition to your 8th house in the sign of Taurus for the last 3 padas of Krittika. So what does that mean? So as a Libra rising person, your 11th house is undergoing a change and transformation. Now, I always say, watch all the transits. All the transits are different, and this is specifically for your 11th Lord, and nakshatra by nakshatra. That's the way you want to study the transits, where each of the lords. So look at all the 12 houses and see which Lord is transiting through which nakshatra. So right now, this is focus is next 2 weeks is Surya, the Sun, your 11th Lord in Krittika Nakshatra. First of all, on social media, that's 11th house. Be careful in your words and how you communicate. Don't have any anger or ego or any disputes online. Secondly, with your friends also. 11th house is our friend circle. And so be careful in your dealings, your communication with your friends. But this is also a big opportunity for you to make friends with people who are, powerful, like leaders, or for you to act as a leader in the community, doing some grassroots movements, rallying people around social causes. So this is rise and shine moment for you to act as a leader in your community. Even social media and things like that. So you'll have the power to convince people, to attract people, to motivate people by your actions. And so that's what Sun and Kritika will do for you, give you this immense power. Then next is it's our financial gains, also 11th house. So that may undergo change and shift, transformation. You may be thinking or looking at different ways of making money. So new innovative ways, or within your current business or job, you could find new opportunities. But also the way you make money will become very sattvic, very pure. It has to be very honest way of making a living, making money. And also be careful in your communication with your elder siblings. 11th house represents elder siblings as well. So no ego issues or anger with your elder siblings. And you'll also notice that these 2 weeks actually will change your desires. You'll become more sattvic and holistic in your desires. That the sun will undergo this purification, burning up in the nakshatra of Krittika. So that's a good thing. So that's for the sign of Libra. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell icon and join the YouTube membership where you get exclusive videos and discounts on consultations. Next is the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio Lagna, Scorpio Rising, Scorpio Ascendant. For Scorpio, Leo is your 10th house, right? So 10th house is Leo, ruled by Sun. So Surya, the 10th Lord, is undergoing this big transformation through the nakshatra of Krittika, so which is the first quarter, first pada of Krittika is in the sign of Aries. So Surya will be here for the first few days, and then Surya will transition to your 7th house in the sign of Taurus for the last three padas, last three quarters of Krittika. So what does that mean for Scorpio rising? So first of all, your 10th Lord is very, very powerful. If you know, in Vimshottri Dasha also they say Krittika is ruled by Sun, which I don't look at the planetary ruler of nakshatras. It's the other way around. But nevertheless, Sun is very, very strong in Krittika. They're both fire, and so your career is getting a boost. You will actually become a leader. This is the time for you to rise and shine and do things so that other people get motivated. Literally, you got to be a big, big leader. It doesn't mean that these 2 weeks will make you a big lead. This is just you may take the first step. Do some small things that may turn out into big results down the road. So do things that will uh, present you as a leader, or act as a leader from within, so that you can motivate and help a lot of people. Uh, Other thing, you can do some projects and things, or even a new business or things like that, that are very powerful in a way, will change the society, will impact a lot of people. So time for big projects, thinking big things in your profession, in your business, in your public life. You may literally get name and fame during this period. uh, the 10th Lord, Surya, anyway, is very powerful planet, the king of the solar system. That's going through Krittika, favorite nakshatra. Krittika is one of the favorite nakshatras of Surya, because it's the Agni. The deity is Agni. So a really big time for you to transform yourself, come up as a leader. Be very careful with your communication at work. You may have a lot of anger or ego issues might be there. Do not get involved any ego trips, ego issues with your authorities. This is not the time, because that will backfire. That could lead to a lot of conflicts, because there's a lot of fire, pitta energy. So calm down the things at work, but use that Agni, that power of fire, in discernment, better decision making, but becoming a great leader. So that's for the sign of Scorpio. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and join the YouTube membership, where you can get the exclusive videos and discounts on consultations. Next is Sagittarius rising, Sagittarius Lagna, Sagittarius Ascendant, Dhanu. So for Sagittarius, Surya, the sun, is your 9th lord. Okay, so the 9th lord is undergoing transformation in the nakshatra of Krittika. First pada of Krittika, the 9th lord will be in your 5th house for a few days, and then it transitions over to your 6th house. So from 5th house to 6th house. And so the big shift happening is your 9th house is getting a renewal. So first of all, this is the time for you to focus on your belief system, higher wisdom. A great time maybe to enroll in a higher studies, PhD programs if you've been thinking about those. But spend time with the gurus, spend time at the temples. This two window, this is like, we have this influx of energy for specific things in life during different time periods. So these 2 weeks are ideal for you to spend a time in the company of wise people, gurus, your superiors, your father also, and literally in the religious places that will give you immense power. And then also you may develop connection with the gurus, new gurus, or find rediscover this relationship with old gurus. But the idea is, 9th house is totally activated and getting activated in the sense it's getting transformation, purification, cleansing. Immense power you have in the 9th house right now. You may yourself act as a guru, as a leader, big leader, to influence other people, to impact other people, help other people on the spiritual path. So you have to look at all the other placements in your natal chart. So this is not your specific consultation by any means, but this is general guidelines. And so look at the other transits also, what Jupiter is doing, what Mercury is doing, Venus is doing. But specifically these 2 weeks, you have huge potential to rise and shine, and both, get guidance from your gurus and spiritual places, but also share your wisdom, act as a leader, as a guru, literally to help other people. Will be a good time to also undertake a pilgrimage, for spiritual journey. And also, ninth house is our belief system, so that will actually undergo a big shift. You'll understand things better during and after this transit. Now, caution, as always, be careful not to have any ego or anger issues with your gurus, with your father, with your sangha. That's very important because fire energy is completely activated. It's off the charts. So huge influx of fire energy, Agni, in your ninth house matters. So that's for the sign of Sagittarius. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell icon to get the notifications, and join the YouTube membership to get exclusive videos and also discounts on consultations. Next is the sign of Capricorn, Lagna Capricorn, rising sign Capricorn, ascendant Capricorn. For Capricorn, Surya, the sun, is your eighth lord because Leo is your eighth house. And so the eighth house ruler is undergoing this transformation in Krittika Nakshatra. For the first few days, Surya will be in your fourth house in Aries, the first pada of Krittika. And then the last three padas of Krittika will be, sun will be in your fifth house in the sign of Taurus. So what does that mean? So literally among all of the 12 signs, Capricorn will undergo big change transformation, the most by far, because your eighth lord, Surya, is undergoing this transformation in the nakshatra of Krittika. So again, I want to emphasize that you want to look at all the transits for all the planets. They are telling you different things for different areas of your life. And you want to study the transits by nakshatra, not just by the sign. Sign is good, overall picture, but then look at each planet with nakshatra by nakshatra. So this particular 2 weeks, specific 2 weeks, so for you, for Capricorn rising, you have to watch where sun is going, which nakshatra it's going. Every 2 weeks, it changes nakshatra. And that will be the period of transformation, what kind of transformation you're going through, because sun is your eighth house ruler. So now what's happening? Literally, this is actual period of transformation and purification and cleansing, because Kritika is ruled by Agni. Be careful. One recommendation is, because Agni also is, was lustful. So not to have any dirty secrets, not to do any, shady things in terms of relationships or any hidden agenda, hidden things. So that's very, very important for Capricorn. Be pure, be dharmic, be very sattvic in your relationships, in your things that you do, so not to have any secrets or things that you want to avoid or hide from people because they're not wholesome or ethical. So that's big caution for you. But otherwise, you'll undergo a huge transformation. This period will reveal the secrets of universe to you. Secondly, a good time to focus on shared resources. You may actually get a lot of opportunities, big chances of getting like windfall of money, possibly in terms of inheritance, in terms of like shared wealth, and so, or you may start managing your shared wealth in a better way. You'll have a lot of opportunities in those areas. This is also a great time for letting go. Eighth house is letting go. So donations are very good remedy, but also deep dive. Learn like secrets of the universe, literally energy healing, hypnotherapy, past life regression, astral travel. All of that will be activated. That energy. Even if you've never done these things ever before, just listen to some YouTube guided meditations. You'll get a lot of insights, and those insights, don't think that you'll get enlightened in these 2 weeks. Just let those things, those guided meditations, the messages, fall into your ears. they will sink in. Those will fructify. It's like you're planting the seeds, and those things will fructify over next months and years. So this is the time to initiate or to just get exposure to all of those esoteric wisdom, and even like enrolling in a course, start studying some deep esoteric subjects. So this is perfect time for you. So that's it for the sign of Capricorn. If you like the content, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell icon, and also you can join the YouTube membership for exclusive videos and discounted readings. Next is the Aquarius rising, Aquarius Lagna, Aquarius ascendant. For Aquarius ascendant, Sun is your seventh lord. So the seventh lord is going through the change, transformation, transformative nakshatra of Krittika. First few days, Surya, the seventh lord, will be in your third house in Aries, in the first pada of Krittika. And then the next, the rest of the 10 days or so, it'll be in your fourth house in the sign of Taurus. That's where the last three padas of Krittika are there. So what does that mean? So how you want to study is you want to study transits, first of all, for all planets, because all planet transits matter, and because they are telling us different things about different areas of our life. Secondly, for each planet, you have to see the transit through the nakshatra. So right now we're talking about your seventh lord going through the nakshatra of Krittika. This is a really big time for your relationships, one-on-one partnerships, both personal and business. Those will undergo transformation. I don't say it lightly. It's a process of purification. So your seventh lord is literally going through the fire, the Agni of Krittika. So that means it will, on the other side, after these 2 weeks, your relationships will be either purified, or if they're not serving, they'll be let go. And so that's the big shift happening for you. And this is a time where you can actually take your relationship and take it to the next level, higher level, make it very spiritual, very deep, and focus on dharma and sattva and spiritual things. And at the very basic level, make sure there is no ego in your relationships. Make sure there is no anger, conflicts, because there is a chance, there's tendency, because seventh lord anyway, seventh house is Leo, a lot of fire in your relationships, a lot of fire energy. So now this seventh lord is going through the nakshatra of fire. So I cannot overemphasize how important it is to stay calm and not to have any ego or anger issues in your relationships. If anything, just offer your ego. As a partner, both of you can do yagyas, homa, fire ceremonies. Extremely powerful remedy for you. You can go to a temple, sponsor a yagya in your name, or just do yourself. That's the best remedy that will lift up, and both of you can actually rise and shine as a partner, as a couple. You can do projects together, you can do things together, you can be a fearless leader as a team. So that's what this transit is about. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell icon and join the YouTube membership, where you can get exclusive videos specifically for members and discounted readings. Next is the sign of Pisces. Pisces Lagna, Pisces rising sign, Pisces ascendant. For Pisces, as you can see, Leo is your sixth house. Okay, so Sun is the lord of your sixth house, is transiting through the transformative nakshatra of Krittika. First few days, Sun will be in the first pada of Krittika in your second house in the sign of Aries. And then the rest of the 10 days or so, it'll be in your third house in Taurus in the last three padas of Krittika. So what does that mean? So literally your sixth lord is undergoing a transformation, a big change. And again, how you want to see these transits is you want to watch transit for every video, every planet, because every planet represents different things in your life for different houses they rule. Then within that planet, so for the same planet, you want to watch the transits for nakshatras. And so this one specifically, your sixth lord is undergoing a change and transformation. And I don't say it lightly, because Krittika literally is the fire energy. The deity is Agni Dev, and which is fire. And so a big shift happening for your sixth house matters. First of all, this will really propel you, force you, or help you, in fact, to set up a new health routine. Focus on your health. Cleanse yourself from within. Have a very sattvic health routine and your daily routine. And then this is the great time to get rid of the 6 inner weaknesses. fight the enemies, burn off the enemies. The six inner enemies are the Shadripus, the Kamakro, the Lobha, Mad, Matsarya. Those are the six and inner weaknesses that everybody has. So this is perfect time to rise and shine and be a fearless leader, to to get rid of all these six inner weaknesses. And then also, externally, you'll be very confident, very good time if you've been involved in some issues, with enemies, obstacles. So you'll be able to deal with those as a leader. Secondly, in your job also, if you have a 9 to 5 job, that's sixth house. So there you can rise and shine as a leader. Great time to showcase your capabilities and skills and motivate other people through your actions. Sixth house is also the house of service. So the best remedy for you during this time period is to do volunteer service or help other people. And now the recommendation, one of the recommendations is be very careful in any anger issues or ego issues in your workplace. So that's very, very important, because a lot of fire energy, excess of fire energy with respect to your sixth house, because sixth lord, the fire, the planet of fire is going through the planet of the nakshatra of fire. So, and the other remedies, of course, you can chant Gayatri Mantra, Aditya Hridayam, do lots of fire ceremonies, Yagya, Homa, and that also you can do as a service. If you know how to do the Homa, Yagya, you can do this as a service to other people. That's perfect remedy for you. Like you go around in people's houses in India, people do that, and conduct yagyas. Don't be shy. I mean, start doing this. You as a leader, you will shine. God will give you this power, this wisdom to do this act of service. Grihe Grihe Yagya, every house should be doing these homa. Even and if it seems difficult, just initiate, even with the help of other people. So perfect time for that. So that's for the sign of Pisces. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell icon to get the notifications, and become a YouTube member, where you can get exclusive videos for members only, and also discounts on consultations. Thanks for watching. Namaste.